In the digital gold rush of the 21st century, one man has done the unthinkable. Jimmy Donaldson, better known to the world as MrBeast. He has built an empire on a simple premise: outscale, outspend, and out-entertain everyone else on Earth. On paper, his business empire is valued at an astonishing $5 billion, fueling a personal net worth estimated at $2.6 billion. He is, by all definitions, the king of content. But MrBeast's empire does not exist in a vacuum. It is built entirely inside a digital kingdom owned by a silent, all-powerful landlord, YouTube. For years, the true financial relationship between the platform and its greatest creator has been shrouded in secrecy. We see the multi-million-dollar videos, the massive corporate sponsorships, and the retail products flying off shelves, but it forces a fascinating question. In this economic ecosystem, who is actually making more money? The creator who commands the eyeballs, or the platform that hosts them? The answer isn't as simple as checking a bank balance. Because while MrBeast is busy pulling in hundreds of millions, YouTube is playing a completely different game, operating on a scale that makes even a multi-billionaire look like a rounding error. And to understand how deep this financial rabbit hole goes, we first have to uncover exactly how the machine makes its money. To understand YouTube's wealth, you have to understand its business model. It is the ultimate middleman. Alphabet's financial reports revealed a milestone that shook the media industry. YouTube's annual revenue surpassed $60 billion. That is 33% higher than Netflix. But how does a platform that is entirely free to watch generate $60 billion in a single year? It happens through a two-pronged financial engine. The first, and oldest, is advertising revenue, which pulled in over $40 billion. Through a system called AdSense, YouTube sells attention to global corporations. When you watch a video, corporations bid in real-time auctions to place an ad in front of you. But YouTube doesn't keep all of it. They operate on a strict split known as the partner program. For every dollar an advertiser pays to sit on a creator's video, 55 cents goes to the creator, and YouTube keeps 45 cents. It is a brilliant, self-sustaining ecosystem. YouTube provides the infrastructure, creators provide the labor, and YouTube takes nearly half the top-line revenue without ever picking up a camera. But ads are volatile, brands cut budgets during recessions. To recession-proof its empire, YouTube silently activated its second financial engine, premium subscriptions, and it has exploded into a $20 billion juggernaut. By scaling past 325 million paid subscriptions across premium, music, and YouTube TV, the platform has turned casual viewers into predictable, recurring monthly revenue. They charge users to remove the very ads they sell to businesses. It's a flawless double dip. YouTube has built a money printing machine that operates at a scale individual humans can barely comprehend. Yet, despite this massive corporate architecture, the platform's survival completely depends on a handful of hyper-elite creators who hold the attention of the masses, creators like MrBeast. Which brings us to the ultimate friction point. MrBeast's annual business revenue is climbing toward a staggering $700 million. He's out-earning traditional Hollywood studios. But when you pit a $700 million creator against a $60 billion platform, who truly holds the financial leverage? The answer lies buried inside MrBeast's tax returns, and it reveals a brutal truth about what it actually costs to be the king of YouTube. MrBeast is not just a YouTuber. He's a diversified consumer conglomerate operating under the banner of Beast Industries. Inside his financial matrix, the traditional YouTube ad revenue split, the 55% we just talked about, is merely the top of the funnel. According to financial disclosures, his media division pulls in hundreds of millions in ad revenue and massive multi-million-dollar brand deals per video. But that is only part of the story. The real wealth generation is happening via physical products. His snack brand, Feastables, has grown into a retail monster, driving over $250 million in sales alone. Combine that with merchandise, international dubbing channels, and massive streaming deals like Beast Games, and his total corporate ecosystem drives between $600 million and $700 million a year. But this is where the mirage of internet wealth shatters. To make the numbers clear, let's look at how MrBeast stacks up directly against the platform that hosts him. YouTube, as a platform, drives $60 billion in annual revenue, powered by subscriptions and an ad tax, operating an asset-light infrastructure that allows them to retain billions in liquid cash. In contrast, MrBeast, as a creator, drives an average of $650 million annually, powered by consumer products and views, operating an expensive production model that leaves his retained liquid cash near zero. Look closely at those figures. YouTube brings in nearly 100 times more revenue than MrBeast. But the variance in revenue isn't the most shocking part. It's the liquidity. While YouTube retains billions in pure profit, Beast Industries has famously operated at a net margin of near 0%. Jimmy Donaldson has openly stated that he does not have direct access to his primary bank accounts, and that every single dollar his videos make is immediately emptied and poured right back into the next production. A single video can cost up to $5 million to produce, employing an army of hundreds of workers, building massive sets that are destroyed in minutes. MrBeast is trapped in a beautiful, hyper-escalating loop. He must spend more money to get more views, to get more revenue, to spend even more money. He has built a multi-billion-dollar empire on paper, but he is personally cash poor. YouTube, on the other hand, sits back and collects its 45% cut of his massive ad revenue, while spending absolutely $0 on his production costs. They bear none of the risk, yet reap a massive portion of the reward. It looks like the ultimate asymmetric relationship. The platform holds all the money, all the data, and all the infrastructure. If YouTube turned off his channel tomorrow, Beast Industries would collapse instantly. Or would it? Because beneath the surface of this $60 billion corporate giant lies a critical, hidden vulnerability, a vulnerability that MrBeast has quietly spent the last 3 years weaponizing, preparing for a financial war that could change the internet forever. For the last decade, platforms held absolute power because they owned the audience. If you wanted to reach people, you had to play by the algorithm's rules, but MrBeast is executing a business playbook that completely flips the leverage. He realized a fundamental truth of the modern economy. Attention is the rarest, most valuable commodity on earth. And if you own the attention directly, you no longer need to rely on the platform's monetization. By building Feastables into a global retail powerhouse, Jimmy Donaldson has done something traditional tech companies terrifically fear. He converted digital attention into physical, real-world shelf space. He's systematically diversifying away from YouTube's ad share model. If YouTube cut his ad rates tomorrow, it wouldn't kill his business, because his true monetization is happening at Walmart, Target, and grocery stores across the globe. This is the birth of the sovereign creator. By using YouTube as a free marketing machine to build a $5 billion brand ecosystem, MrBeast has achieved a level of cultural penetration that traditional media networks can only dream of. YouTube may make 100 times more money than him today, but YouTube is a utility, a pipeline, and pipelines are replaceable. Attention, brand loyalty, and culture are not. In the legacy media era, platforms owned the distribution networks, giving them complete dominance. Today, the creator who controls the attention owns the ultimate distribution network, rendering the platform secondary. Ultimately, YouTube earns vastly more money than MrBeast. They are a multi-billion-dollar global infrastructure utility. But wealth isn't just measured in the cash flowing through your accounts today. True wealth is leverage. YouTube built the sandbox, but MrBeast figured out how to own the sand. The digital landscape is shifting faster than ever, and the balance of power between platforms and creators is being rewritten every single day. If you want to stay ahead of the curve and understand the hidden financial forces shaping our world, make sure to hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and drop a comment below on who you think wins this war in the long run. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next file.